The Ability to Change. Lecture 3583. Master, there are certain human beings that change very easily and adapt to situations very quickly, like chameleons. Other people find them suspicious. How should we consider this kind of people? This kind of people study how to adapt to any situation. They easily change and mold themselves around anything that happens around them, just like chameleons. True leaders should have this characteristic. On the opposite side, we find those who do the same thing for their whole life, those who go deep only with the study of one specific aspect of life. This is a way of studying as well, only a bit different. Look at me, for instance. If I was not able to adapt to any situation, I would not be able to do what I do. When I meet a person, I approach them in a certain way. It could happen that I meet that same person a few days later, and for some reason, that very person has changed. Hence, my approach towards them would be different. Change, it's something that happens constantly. In Korea, we have a saying that goes like this: after 100 years, even rivers and mountains change their appearance. Now I tell you, it only takes 3 days. We live at a time where we need to be able to adapt to any new situation. Suppose you had an argument with a person 3 days ago, and today you confront them with the same attitude. Well, that would not be coherent. You have to take into account all the changes that have meanwhile occurred. You have to adapt to the new situation. That way, you can approach other people differently according to your new surroundings. With this in mind, your life would become more fluid and your abilities would increase. It happens very often that those who do not have the ability to change and adapt harshly judge those who have it. They even come as far as throwing shade on them. Instead of judging them, you should respect these people. Try to imagine another situation. Your boss accidentally farts. An employee who says, "What a marvelous sound I just heard," with a smile on their face, would spread good vibes all around. To have the gift to be able to set people in a good mood is a great thing, and chameleontic people have it. On the other hand, people who stand stiff in their position would not be able to behave like this, even if they paid a ton of golden coins. Given the situation I just described, some of you may think that the person we are talking about is an opportunist or even a sneaky bootlicker who's just trying to get on the boss's good side. But what would be the consequence? The colleague who sets the team in a good mood would proceed on their way fluidly, while those who judge would come across a lot of obstacles and they would think nature is mistaken. Everything is perfect in nature's plan. At least try to respect what other people do. Even if you do not understand the meaning of all this, know that to be able to be a source of good mood is very important.